wood duck, or Carolina duck, is a species of small perching ducks found in North America. The male wood duck is one of the most colorful North American waterfowl. Unfortunately, these waterfowl's numbers are in decline. Normally, wood ducks nest in small cavities in trees, always near the water. Natural nesting habitat for wood ducks in Florida is depleting due to rapid urban development, as well as natural disasters such as hurricanes and wildfires. After moving to a Central Florida lakefront home, my brother became intrigued with the wood ducks on the lake. He decided he wanted to help them out by building nest boxes for them that would last a long time, be easy to clean and maintain, and most importantly, keep out predators like raccoons, rats, snakes, and possums. This is his design. It proved itself within the first few months by several successful hatchings of beautiful wood duck ducklings. The first step in building the nest boxes was to acquire 8-inch PVC pipe, typically used for water lines. 10-inch PVC pipe works as well, but it isn't recommended to use a larger diameter. My brother was lucky enough to get the 8-inch pipe free from a contractor friend. You have to understand that my brother has never met anyone he didn't become instant friends with. This is extremely helpful in acquiring items for projects like these. The next step was to cut the 8-inch PVC pipe into 24-inch long pieces with a bandsaw. With a 3-inch hole saw, he drilled a hole approximately 5 inches on center from one end of the pipe. This end of the pipe will become the top of the nest box. With a saber saw, he elongated the hole a 1/2 inch on both sides. This resulted in a hole 3 inches high by 4 inches wide that will serve as the nest box entry hole. This is an important measurement. Any larger and other birds could displace the wood ducks. The ducklings need to leave the nest just hours after they hatch. In a tree, the rough interior surface provides toe holds for the little guys to be able to climb out. But in my brother's PVC nest box, the smooth inner surface doesn't provide the grip they need. So my brother created a ladder for them, made out of 1/4-inch hardware cloth. The ladders were cut 2 inches wide by 16 inches long, then placed inside the pipe, overlapping the hole by about 2 inches. It is then attached to the inside of the pipe using stainless pop rivets. He then bent the 2-inch overlap through the hole and attached it to the outside of the hole, again with stainless pop rivets. Next, my brother used 2x6 or 2x8 pressure-treated lumber for the top of the nest box. He used the inside of the PVC pipe as the pattern for the top's circular dimension. He cut the wood oval out with a bandsaw, or you could use a saber saw. The top should be cut so it fits loosely inside the pipe, but he didn't attach it to the inside of the pipe just yet. For the roof of the nest box, he used a piece of corrugated metal, cut to 10 inches by 14 inches. Using a vise and a rubber mallet, he bent a 1/2 inch of the 4 sides 90 degrees, creating a squared edge all around. He screwed this roof to the oval cutout top using stainless screws so that the back and sides had a 1-inch overhang. That left about a 5-inch overhang in the front above the entrance hole to help protect the nest from the elements. Again, he didn't attach this roof and top assembly to the nest box yet. That happens later. Next, for the bottom of the nest box, he used 2x10 pressure-treated lumber. Again, he used the inside of the 8-inch PVC pipe as a pattern. He cut the circle in the wood so that it fit snugly, but not too tight, into the bottom of the pipe. It should fit so that it will slide in and out smoothly, making it easily removable for cleaning. He drilled 4 1/2-inch drain holes evenly spaced through this wood bottom. He screwed a long roofing screw partway in the center to provide a handle for easy removal of the bottom later. He next used an 8-foot by 1.5-inch Schedule 40 PVC pipe to attach to the larger pipe. He aligned the top of the smaller PVC pipe with the top of the larger pipe on the opposite side of the entry hole that was drilled. He pre-drilled 2 1/4-inch holes through both pipes, one about 3 inches down from the top and one about 5 inches up from the bottom of the larger pipe. He used 1/4 by 3.5-inch stainless bolts to attach the 2 pipes together. He used large 1 1/4 by 1/4 stainless fender washers, pre-bent to fit the curve of the pipes on both the inside and the outside. The bolt, with 1 washer on it, was slid through the 1/4-inch hole from the inside of the larger pipe through the 1.5-inch pipe, then tightened down with a stainless 1/4-inch nut and washer. Once the post was secured, it was time to install the roof. He placed the roof assembly on the top of the larger pipe, slipping the wood circle inside the pipe. He faced the larger overhang of the roof over the 3x4 entry hole in the pipe. He secured the roof in place with 1.5-inch roofing screws screwed through the larger pipe into the wood of the roof assembly. Next, it was time to prepare the nesting bed. This would need to be done before installing the bottom of the nest box. To make cleaning as easy as possible, he cut a 10-inch plastic flower pot down to about 3.5 inches tall, so it would just fit inside the bottom of the nest box. This cut-down pot will hold pine shavings that will be the nesting bed material for the wood duck eggs. The pot then sits on the circular wood bottom he cut previously. It's best to leave the pot unattached for easy cleaning. He then slipped the pot, filled with shavings, sitting on the wood bottom, into the bottom of the nest box. He used 4 1.5-inch roofing screws to screw through the nest box into the wooden bottom. These 4 screws will be removed to be able to slip the nesting bed out for cleaning at the end of nesting season. So, with the assembly complete, it was time to find locations for his nest boxes. They should be on land for easy cleaning, but close to the water and to deter predators away from overhanging trees. My brother drove a 6.5-foot T-post into the ground, about 18 to 24 inches, being careful not to damage the top of the post. You can buy a T-post driver anywhere they sell fencing. Helping my brother with the next step, we lifted the nest box assembly over the top of the T-post and slipped the 1.5-inch PVC pipe over it, sliding it all the way down to the ground. The result puts the bottom of the nest box about 6 feet or so from the ground, which is low enough to service, but high enough to elude most predators. The result of all this was a durable nest box. My brother bought an inspection scope camera to check the nest boxes without disturbing the hen very much. This helps keep track of the egg count, and it's fun to see the hen looking back at you. You can buy them at most auto parts and home stores. I bought a Wi-Fi endoscope camera that captured the stills and videos inside the nest boxes in this video. There are dozens to choose from. My brother told me the ducks don't care what color the nest boxes are. They're just looking for the 3x4 hole of the nest box. I still thought they were a bit of an eyesore, so I bought a couple of shades of brown and gray spray paint and camo painted them all. Regardless, the ducks seemed to love these nest boxes. We perform a yearly cleaning every December. To do so, all we do is unscrew the bottom and pull it and the nesting bed pod out. We dump the used shavings out and refill it with fresh pine shavings. The bed pot and bottom are reinserted and screwed back in. That's it. We're finished for the year. Just 25 or so more to go. My brother doesn't do things in a small way. He built a total of 33, sharing them with friends and neighbors.